I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not a female, so I don't really know like what's going on in their heads. But just from looking at this whole situation with Cardi B and Nicki, it's not really rap beef. It's like a high school like cafeteria drama. Like, you know how like girls, they go to high school and be like, I got the best designer handbag, man. I'm sitting at the cool table. I'm on the cheerleading team doing this. It's kind of like 50 Cent versus Ja Rule, but like with eyelashes and Birkins. Like, I'm gonna just be real. Like, I don't like I don't like it because she smiled at me funny. Oh, I don't like it because she's prettier than me. And, it's just crazy. So they got their feud or whatever. I'm just sitting back, of course. And then you got this little TJ dude. We're going to get on him in another part of this, right? But it started because Nicki, I'm not sure what's going on, but, praise to Nicki. She doing whatever she has to do, But her and Cardi B, this feud, you already know it was kicking off from, they did a record some years ago, I think, Motorsport or something. That's like, oh, of course, yeah, they didn't really publicly come out and, was just beefing. So it was kind of just like a silent beef, like, and not everybody knew about it. And, salute to Pocahontas. She's really a big Nicki fan now. I'm not gonna lie, like, when Nicki called Cardi B Barney B, I was laughing because I was like, that's just marketing. And you could tell, like, Nicki Minaj's son, you watching Barney at the crib. Like, why would you even bring that up? Like, you got a baby, so your baby's watching Barney. It's cool. But the person who really benefited off that shit was Mattel. Like, Mattel literally, I think it was a day or 2 days later, they probably wondering, yo, why is Barney being mentioned? And, I get stocks from Mattel from a project that I did do over there. Right, so I kind of know, like, yeah, you bringing somebody's stocks up into the company, right? You're mentioning them, they catching strays, so people want to know why they catching strays. 2 days later, Mattel put up a picture of BJ and Baby Bob arguing like siblings fight sometimes. You can't make it up. So basically, you turning the rap beef into commercial. You helping the brand out. Even Quavo, I don't know where Quavo and Takeoff, that was kind of disrespectful though. I don't know where it came from, but Quavo just probably on the sidelines like, yo, what the fuck did I do? But Nicki went off on him. And you know what, like, makes it dumb? Ain't nobody talking really about the music. It's just about hair, outfits. It's kind of like WWE drama. And Cardi B just came from that SummerSlam joint. So it's either they want clout, because, like, realistically, they are at an age now, it's like, yo, y'all put yourself into the game. Y'all deeply rooted legends, but we still beefing. Are we really beefing? Because if we really think about it, I'm not saying they can't have classic records. I don't want the Cardi and Nicki fans coming on my head. I'm not saying they classic records, but are you really saying that today they are setting a trend? No, it's corny ass Sexy Red. It's people who's actually, I think her music is kind of dope, like Glorilla and some other female artists coming up. Even Rella G's is doing her thing right now into the scenes, So, and like realistically, if like I'm just going and the debate, this is just my opinion. Now, a lot of people love Cardi B. They think that she's the people champ. When I think of Cardi B and Nicki, I think it's Nicki as the moms. And then I see Cardi B as the auntie, because Nicki, she can have timeless records. I can, like, Nicki can really rap in any genre or even sing, to be on any genre, to be with Ariana Grande, Trey Songz, Chris Brown. I can't imagine to hear Cardi B, Cardi Bops, like, doing all that shit on a Trey Songz record. It's just like Nicki Minaj is sort of like more the business woman. Like, I want to endorse this female rapper because she hangs with this group. Cardi B is like straight Bronx. Like, I'm not saying she can't evolve and get some etiquette and stuff like that, but it's just like, if we really think about it music-wise, we already know Cardi is not touching Nicki. And I'm not really a huge fan. It's like, but I know Nicki has records, even from her Young Money wave. Cardi wouldn't have a Young Money, Cash Money wave. She could be dope, and still rap. But if you go to a club, they still be playing Moment for Life and Bees in the Trap. Now Cardi got hits, like, don't get me wrong, but it's like microwave music. Like, this is some fast joint. And Cardi B, her voice kind of reminds me of Elmo. You know, I never really liked Elmo as a kid because everybody, Elmo, Snuffy, Big Bird. That's why when she be getting on Twitter, it's just like, I'm imagining, like, oh my gosh, man, Elmo's still talking in that voice. But like, both of them are just fighting for a throne that don't even exist because the music changed. It's a new generation of a queen of rap. That label's still gonna be out there. Somebody's gonna take it over the spot. Y'all both legends. To drag the kids though in this is crazy because when they get older, they gonna look back and be like, bro, what the fuck was this about? But if we being honest, like long term, yeah, it is Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is deeply embedded in the culture. Like Cam said, you could have been paid. You chose Parade. Like, so it's like I said, this beef is just crazy. But I sat back and just looked at it funny. Like,